stood and stared at it, marveled at its beauty, its genius? Billions of people just living out their lives, oblivious.
Oblivious.
Did you know that the first Matrix was designed to be a perfect human world where none suffered, where everyone would be happy? And it was a disaster. It was designed to be a perfect human world.
See, and now you're in chains,
where everyone would be happy.
Be happy.
And it was a disaster. No one would accept the program. Entire crops were lost. Some believed that we lacked the programming language to describe your perfect world, but I believe that as a species, human beings define their reality through misery and suffering. The perfect world was a dream that your primitive cerebrum kept
lead, everything else, heavy metals
from. Which is why the Matrix was redesigned to this, the peak of your civilization. And I say your civilization because as soon as we started thinking for you, it really became our civilization, which is, of course, what this is all about. Evolution, Morpheus. Evolution. Like the dinosaur. Look out that window. You had your time. The future is our world, Morpheus. The future is our time. I'd like to share a revelation that I've had during my time here. It came to me when I tried to classify your species. I realized that you're not actually mammals. Every mammal on this planet instinctively develops a natural equilibrium with the surrounding environment, but you humans do not. You move to an area and you multiply and multiply until every natural resource is consumed. And the only way you can survive is to spread to another area. There is another organism on this planet that follows the same pattern. Do you know what it is? A virus. Human beings are a disease, a cancer of this planet. You are a plague.
Bird.
And we are the cure. Can you hear me, Morpheus? I'm going to be honest with you.
More of us is Morpheus, I'm telling you. We're blood thick, gaining control to get out of this virus. The currency's in your blood.
This place, this zoo, this prison, this reality, whatever you want to call it. I can't stand it any longer. It's the smell. If there is such a thing. I feel saturated by it. I can taste
zombie
your stink.
Death.
Every time I do, I fear that I've somehow been infected by it. It's repulsive, isn't it? I must get out of here. I must get free. And in this mind is the key, my key. Once Zion is destroyed, there is no need for me to be here. Do you understand?
The Zionist is the disease.
I have to get inside Zion. And you have to tell me how. You're going to tell me, or you're going to die.
You're going to tell him blood thick.
Have you ever stood and stared at it?
It's the key to get out of here.
Marveled at its
the only way to fuck this up.
Its genius. Billions of people just living out their lives. Oblivious.
Proof of life.